Hey, everybody, this is a special episode of the Profit Tool Belt podcast. It's a special episode because I have made a big decision. It's going to have quite a bit of impact, and I hope you can appreciate where I'm coming from this. It's very serious, and I think it's about time we do it. I am announcing right now that the year 2021 is the year of more, just more everything. 2020 was a bit of a weird one. I think you'll appreciate and understand, and it's affected each of us in a bunch of ways. You know what? All that's behind us. I can only control what I can control. As a business leader, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, I and you look towards the future. The future is where we look towards and build everything and push, pull, and urge and encourage our team to go with us. In order to do that, we got to take big steps. Got to do things that are different than everybody else. And so I want to talk to you about more. But before I do that, let's talk about who we are. What is the Profit Tool Belt podcast? And who are you if you're listening? Now, there's a good chance I haven't met you. Although I do get calls and emails and text messages from people all the time, and I love it. People watch this on YouTube or they listen as an audio. That's fantastic. So I have met lots of you, but I haven't met all of you. As you can imagine, there's thousands and thousands of listeners to the show, and I appreciate that you take the time to do that. But you know who we are? We're weird. We're just different. I was having a text conversation with a good friend of mine last night, and he in his company has a tiger by the tail. He's on a massive growth trajectory. He's in what's called a prepackaged consumer goods industry. And we were just talking about entrepreneurship and the leadership that we choose to take. Because when you start a company, whether you're putting in fences or building decks or roofing or solar or electrical, plumbing, HVAC, whatever the trade is, or whatever application, whatever you're doing inside that trade, as soon as you start a company, you're telling the whole community, hey, I'm a leader. I'm putting together a collection of systems and a group of good people, and we're going to fix problems for you. That problem might be a fence, a deck, a roof, siding, electrical, soffits, whatever it is you do, right? But the people that listen to this show, I can tell you, if you're not aware, because you're probably listening to this while you're walking the dog or on the treadmill or I don't know where you're working, doing something, driving in the truck. But you don't get a chance to talk to everybody else. And so let me give you first the who we are. We are a group of business leaders who want more. That's why I said that 2021 is the year of more. Only a very few people choose in their mind to think about the big question that starts with, how can I get something else? And what if I changed what I did and got a different result? And because of that, you searched podcasts or you searched videos on YouTube for the big questions. How can I increase my sales? How can I run my team better? How can I have better clients? How can I, et cetera, et cetera. All of the things that we talk about here. Because this, you may not know it, but this is a show for entrepreneurs. It's called Profit Tool Belt. It's focused on construction and the contracting trades. And you may not call yourself an entrepreneur, but actually I'm a specialist in training entrepreneurs. And you guys know my own story. It's not for today, but I was uncomfortable calling myself an entrepreneur for a long time. And when I became comfortable with it, a lot of things changed. But I had to change my thinking. And so who we are is a group of people who thinks a little differently. We think the big things. We think about things a little different. My old business partner is a gentleman by the name of Tracy. Now, Brian is a massive name. He would be the guy on stage with Tony Robbins, traveling around the world doing big events. That was my old business partner in my last company. And Brian used to say that only the very best people would show up to his events. And that is true. And the reason for that is because only the very best people who think about things in the future look for new answers to old questions. So this I can tell you, everybody listening to this show is in a different trade. We all do something different in construction or contracting. And we're all over the world. I'm going to say the English-speaking world, but we're all over the world, if you don't mind me. And so who we are is a group of leaders. We are people who are out there to solve problems for other people by putting systems in place and calling it a business. That's who we are. And thank you for joining the show to do that. So that's the first thing. Why are we here? Well, we're here to learn. I'm still here to learn. I pride myself in being both a student and a teacher. The reason I got into being a business coach is because I realized I was only playing at business. I wasn't doing a great job of it. I was working really hard. You know, I don't know if I've ever shared this story, but when I was running one of my painting companies, I was under just huge amounts of stress, probably the same kind of stress that many of you are feeling. And I remember driving through an intersection, and I just could not imagine life getting any better. And as I drove through the intersection, I was hoping a car would hit me. Like that's the kind of just, I was working every single day as hard as I could, painting houses, hiring people, managing jobs, and man, it just wasn't getting any better. And I knew that I was onto something. I knew I had to be a business owner. And you probably feel that as well. Just actually yesterday, I was on a call with somebody who said, Dom, I'm working for somebody else, but it's not for me. He's actually taken the 30-day construction business course, and he needs to leave the company he's at to start his own. It's not for me. We're here because we have this burning desire to create something out of nothing, to be our own boss, to make something, to create a legacy for our family, to maybe show our kids and our family what it means to take control of your life and not be an employee. There's nothing wrong with being an employee. That's good for 99% of the people. But for the 1% of the people who choose to be in business ownership, and the 1% of those people who choose to listen to this show, we're here because we want, you're going to guess the word, we want more. We want more. Well, here's what we want in terms of more. We want more family. We want more thinking. We want more planning. We want more do. We want to take action. More in 2021 means more faith, more patience, more wisdom, more leadership, more giving. Maybe more mission work. Maybe more helping. Maybe more giving. Maybe more understanding. It means more fitness, more health, more water. Drink more water. Maybe more rest, more sleep. 2021 is the year of more team, more and better and shorter meetings. How's that? Yeah, I'm going to say it. You need more meetings, not less, but you need better, shorter meetings, not wasted time meetings that drag on forever where you want to jump out the window. You need more, better, shorter meetings. That's why you listen to this show, because that's what we talk about here. But 2021 is the year of more communicating. And I want you to be, and I want to be, and we should all be more clear and more consistent in the way we communicate with people. 2021 is the year of more winners and less losers. It's the year of more of the best customers, the best jobs, and in the best areas. More systems, more legacy, more profit, more revenue, more taxes. Yeah, you're going to pay more taxes because you're going to sell more stuff. You should be happy to pay taxes. Taxes are an indication that you're doing a good job and you're doing your part for the economy. You know, there was a point in time when my local government had this campaign going on. Surprise, surprise, it was to get somebody reelected. And they were giving back money to people who made less than a certain amount a year. I think it was less than 30 grand a year. You get this rebate check from the government. And my friends were all like, oh, I got my rebate check. Did you get it? I got my rebate check. Did you get it? And I said, yeah, I got my rebate check. And I never, ever want to get it again, because that check signifies that I'm failing in life. I'm not friends with those people anymore. We just don't see eye to eye. They wanted to get the government handout. I don't want a government handout. The government can do whatever they want. I'm here to run my show. I'm here to run my business. I'm here to be a leader, to create jobs and opportunity for the people around me. I'm here to put Christmas gifts under other families' trees. I'm here to throw so much value at the world that I'm happy with the overspray. Think about that for a second. I want to throw so much value at the world that I'm happy with just what bounces back to me. What's your more? So yeah, I want to pay more taxes. For sure, sign me up. More investments, more sales, more marketing, more and better marketing, more and better sales to more and better clients. It's just the year of more. More is in your grasp. More is what you're here for. You're allowed to have more. Do you know why you're allowed to have more? Because people, and some of you as well, went into the military. and they flew to foreign places and they fought on other shores so that we have the right, we have the honor of calling our own shots, that nobody can tell us what to do. That's the beauty of the world we live in, that other people paid a humongous price for. I can't overlook that. I can't overlook the fact that my parents got on a boat, didn't know the language, had a couple of dollars in their pocket by the time they landed, and built a life here so that I could live an easy life. My parents didn't have a good life. They left a country that was poor and beat up by war. And they came here with a smile on their face and a strong back. And they just built. Same with all my aunts and uncles. They're all great people. They don't look at the past and go, oh, poor me, my city got bombed, it was flattened, and blah, blah, blah. No, they just said, you know what, I'm going somewhere else. Well, they came here, and they made a great life for me and my cousins and my brothers and sisters. That's what more means. Nobody wanted to have a child and say, oh, look here's little Johnny. He's going to be mediocre. Maybe he'll just scrape by. No. Somebody said, we're going to have a baby, and this baby's going to change the world. And you, my friend, building fences, making decks, doing plumbing, doing drain tile, making and fixing chimneys, HVAC, electrical, commercial, industrial, residential trades. You're changing the world for people because you're helping people feel comfortable in their home. You're beautifying a workplace. The stuff that you make are the things people want. They anchor people in reality. You know what I say to the cabinet maker clients, and I love this one, is the things you make are the last thing people see before they go to bed and the first thing they see when they wake up. You're having an impact. And if you choose to be a business leader, and if you choose to go out there and meet people who want to do a home reno or renovate their office or build a new industrial plant, you're helping somebody else change the world in their small way. And so you're changing the world. And so when your mom and dad had you, they had you for a reason so that you could go do something. So thanks for listening to the show. This is the year of more. It's just more. More peaceful, easy feeling. I know I ripped that off from a song. And the other more is more me. And I don't mean Dom. That sounds extremely conceited, egotistical. I mean more Bob, more Susan, more Jeff, more George, more Jorge, whatever your name is. More that. More Jack, more Jennifer, more of whoever you are. 2021, I'm calling it right now. 2021 is the year of more. And I'll make this commitment right now on the show. I will remind you of that throughout the year so that we all do this together. 2021 is the year of more. Join me. It's the year of more you. It's the year of more team, more solutions, more finding ways, more saying yes, more saying no in some situations. Just more, not less. More open, sunny skies and more happiness, more giving, more loving, more family, more hugs, more kisses, more high fives. Don't do the hugs and kisses at work. Do the high fives at work. Do you know what I mean? This is just the year of more. So thanks for joining me. That's what this podcast episode is about. I'm proud to have you as somebody who tunes in and listens. I take it very seriously. If there's anything you want to get in touch with me about, please do so. I'm here because I need to be more too. Have a great day, folks. We'll talk to you soon.